Hello and welcome to May's Crochet. I am Rachel. It is day 26 of our countdown to Halloween. That's right, we have 5 days left to make creatures out of this book. So if you don't know, I have been pulling pieces of paper out of this bowl, one per day, and I make the pattern corresponding to the creature in here. So I did buy this off Amazon. I will link that below, but if you don't want to buy it off Amazon, I have seen it at Michael's. Yesterday we made this Leshy, which is from Slavic mythology. It is like a forest protector, basically. Yeah, he is one of the creepier ones. I think it's the eyes more than anything. I was supposed to do felt for like a leafy collar, but I did not want to cut out that much felt. So I ended up just crocheting this little leafy wreath, and I think it looked really good. Looks really good. I actually prefer it to the felt look. Obviously, or I wouldn't have done it, right? But yeah, that was yesterday. All right, not a lot of pieces of paper left. Let's see what we get for today. A griffin. Okay, this is a griffin, and what does she say? I absolutely love griffins. They are such majestic beasts. With the head of an eagle and the body of a lion, they represent courage, pride, strength, and grace. They are protectors and fiercely loyal. Did you know that griffins have one mate throughout their entire life? Like a swan. Legend has it their feathers can restore sight to the blind. Just fascinating. Please enjoy the following pattern and keep in mind what a wondrous creature you are whipping up as you proceed. We use the teddy bear style of assembly here because I find it so endearing. I guess she means with the teddy bear style, like this is not something I've particularly heard of before, but like the legs and the arms, I think we did it with the dragon whenever that was, however many days ago. Pretty simple color palette. I'm just gonna go ahead and start on the head like I normally do. So I can get the eyes off the table. You know, the less stuff I have in my way, the better off I am. So head first, and that's just white. I have to do color changes on the arms and body, but we'll get there later. Should I do the beak first just to get that color off my table? These hard choices, you know? Okay, the beak is super quick. It's like 5 rounds, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that and get it off my table, and then we'll just leave it over on the side until assembly. And then I'll work on the head, okay? Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay, we have the head done. I used 14mm eyes because I have been running low on 9s and 12s. And I thought, you know, the bigger the eyes, the cuter. So why not? I have also made the ears, and like I previously showed the beak. I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling and get this part out of the way before I move on to like the body and stuff. It's just sometimes nice to get the little bits and bobs out of the way. So later, which will end up being later tonight when I finish this, I just know it. I'm not all pissy about still having to do the smaller parts. The head is done. That feels really good. Instead of just leaving body parts around for later. I know it sounds weird, but you know, it's Halloween. So now we have a body, and now they're attached. So easy. Today so far, like I feel great. Now I'm gonna go eat lunch and then pick up my kids. So when I come back, I'm just gonna go ahead and make the arms and legs, and I will see you after. Why not? Hi.
Crocheting at a parade.
A what?
Crocheting at a parade.
At a parade, well, just crocheting on the street right now. Parade hasn't started, but I am prepared. Hi, it's been a while. Still the same day though. I did eat lunch, I did pick up my children, I did work on making these things, and as you saw the previous footage, I had a parade to go to where I continued making these various things. And then we came home and had dinner, and here I am once again. So I have the 2 front legs or arms and the 2 back legs and then the tail. And I'm going to start assembling, and then it'll just be wings and our little griffin will be done. Okay, and here we are, arms, legs, and tail on. So if the last 2 days seem a little shorter, more abrupt, it's because these are the first videos that I have filmed since October started. Hence, since I started editing all the previous 24 weeks, oh my God, could you imagine? 24 days. And I am trying to keep it shorter and sweeter what I filmed because I have had to cut out a lot and I'm tired. So that's why yesterday and today I am pretty much just filming the necessities. I'm not rambling too much, and I'm trying to make it easier on what will end up being next week, me editing these to get them uploaded before the end of the month. So that will be how the rest of these go. The next, well, 5, I guess, technically, for the 31st, but 4 creatures and then the display system. It's not that I'm not still enjoying this project. It's not anything bad. I'm just trying to make it easier on myself for editing purposes. Though I do have to say, I was having thoughts earlier about griffins. And first of all, I belong to the National Sorority Alpha Zeta Delta, and on our coat of arms were 2 griffins, but they were blue, not this color. But it got me thinking about colors, and it's like, it's the head of an eagle, but then the body of a lion. But why are we brown? Because lions are that more, you know, caramely color, normally like a tan or something, not dark brown. And so then I was looking at other interpretations of griffins, and I realized it might be the body of a lion, but they'll seem to have the coloring of an eagle, so like the white head and the brown body. Not sure it makes sense. I think my cat's trying to escape. Not sure it makes sense, but not total sense, but more sense than what was going through my mind when I thought, why do we have dark brown for a lion? So our wings are done. They are different than when I started because I decided to make them bigger. I don't know why they're so tiny in the book for the pattern compared to the doll itself, but with Mothman I started doubling up the yarn and using a larger hook. So they are significantly bigger than they were going to be, which I think looks better. I mean, sometimes it's fun, like with the purple people eater. That was kind of funny to have those tiny wings on such a big giant egg thing, but in this case I wanted proper wings, so that is what I did. I just have to put them on and then our griffin is done. He's done. He's really cute. You know, it's really funny because a couple of months ago, I started recording at the beginning or at the end of July, beginning of August, and at that time I don't think I would have gotten something with this many different pieces done in one day. Yeah, all these extra appendages. I mean, you saw the chupacabra, you saw the dragon, I assume. I'm not sure that back then I would have had the stamina to get through one in a day. Now, granted, I was also making videos for that time and trying to get them out and edited and everything. So there wasn't a lot of, okay, this is it. This is all I'm doing for the day. So I'm actually really, really proud of myself for getting something with this many extra parts done. One day, 12 hours, less than. When did I start this? About 11 o'clock this morning. It's about 11 o'clock tonight, give or take a few minutes. So yeah, I feel like I have vastly improved my skills because back then at the beginning of all this, I was very cautious of sewing all these things on. And now I'm just like, meh, okay, yeah, I'll get it done. So yeah, I am proud of me. Here's our griffin. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and I will see you tomorrow